is going on? I've been trying to get in for 25 minutes. And then I hop in and then it goes blank. Why am I doing this to myself? All right. I could really just be doing this to myself on another platform. I came home, I played some guitar. I listened to way too much Synchronicity by the Police. And a lot of shit by Cat Stevens. Oh my God, my eyes. Oh man. Now I got something in my eye. My mood is blown. I've struggled with things for 25 minutes. Ooh-wee. I think it's an eyelash, but you know how these things work. Let's cut the freaking light on. Oh my God, 25 minutes. Came home, cooked dinner. Had entirely too many whiskeys. I'll fully cop to that. Watching this Afghanistan thing, I'm just kind of like watching everyone talk about this Afghanistan thing. I'm like, ugh. It is quite a thing. It really is quite a thing. So people who wanted Trump to start this whole process because he's been there forever are now mad that Biden pulled the trigger. I think the problem here is the incompetence of it is what the problem here is, quite frankly. I mean, let's be for real here. I mean, it's not just interpreters that you should get out of the country, right? It's all those women who got jobs who are now going to be forced to marry these people. All these, like, they're just going to be cutting heads off of teachers and journalists, and yeah, it's bad all around. And then people are getting run over by, like, and we mentioned it yesterday, right? C-130s getting run over by them on the tarmac. Not like the airlift out of Vietnam. Not Vietnam. Was it Vietnam? Korea. Wait, which was it? Korea or Vietnam? The fall of Saigon was in Vietnam, right? It's not like the fall of Saigon at all because no one got run over by a fucking chopper. Oh my God, it's so bad. And watching these people spin it, I got this thing in my eye. Watching these people spin it is just a lesson in don't look at what you're looking at. Listen to what we're telling you. And I'm just sitting up here like, oh my God, people are stupid. And that's what I've been saying for like 25 years now. They're dumbing down to the society to get away with this kind of shit. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Almost as bad as this streamer that kept me out for 25 minutes. Well, first of all, why would I even keep trying for 25 minutes? I think I'm going to wind this down and take it to Twitch. Which one am I taking it to? I don't want to give up, though. But this doesn't happen I don't know. Excuse me. So yeah, is that done? Let's put this here. Why is these on right? Every now and then I just like to lick it up and bang on my table to whatever video I'm listening to because it's fun. Oh my goodness. So yeah. When is sunset?
Sunset will be at 7:52 p.m. today.
All right. It's 6:52. It's exactly an hour away from right now. Yes. Well, hold on. Yeah, it's a little less than an hour. We track these things because we're druids. You don't even know what a druid is. All right. I don't. There's no. Is there ice in here? There's no ice in here. You want redundancy? Ice cubes in cold water. All right. It's water on water. Still pretty cold. Came home. Cut up a sausage, kielbasa. Cut it into, cooked it, flip both sides, cut it into coins. Browned it on one side, then hit with the garlic powder, pepper, flipped over it, and then just burnt the fuck out of it on the other side. And then dumped it all in the soup. The best shit ever. Hold on. Woo-wee. All righty then. So, oh my goodness, my eyes are just. All right, here's the thing. Oh, my man Tech called me and I missed it. Is this thing off? No, it's not. How did I? Oh, you know why I missed it? Because the music was loud. And I was crooning love. Gotta get the pipes in when you play the guitar, so I'm trying to do both. All right, so y'all want to run through the news? I'm sorry. I don't even know how to explain this to you. Oh my god. All right, so the governor of Texas he just caught COVID. He's the biggest anti-vax, anti-COVID, don't wear masks. Now he's got it. What do you make of it? I don't really know what to make of it. I think he shouldn't be in government. He's an idiot. I mean, it's a global fucking pandemic. What are you talking about? He don't make any sense. Man, I'm not drunk. I'm really nicely buzzed. I could go for a dart game or a pool game right now. Y'all want to draw something? Y'all don't want to draw something. We have to check to see if we're streaming to every place. 25 minutes to fucking get in here. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so tired. I could have just a new game now available. I need to play more video games. I'm stressing out. I'm trying not to die of a massive stroke because I don't want to buy it. I'll check you out later. If I buy it on Steam. Slowly but steadily, we're building a mystery. Remember that. We're not for everybody. We're just for us. You know what I'm saying? We wanna we wanna feel. Oh, is this good? Yeah. Okay. Well, the 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 audio is not awesome, but it is what it is. Uh, we're gonna leave you here. We're gonna put this one here. We're not for everybody. We're just for us. Uh, I don't even know. All right. Remember, we're gonna talk about some modern. What do we call it? Modern. You know, we're calling it modern day. God damn it! What do we call it? Modern day history. You want to call it that? Here's your problem. You spent trillions of dollars in 20 years there. And to say that it's all their fault is ridiculous because you have generals who will tell you when shit is not working, when soldiers are not working, when plans are not working, when they need to reassess and reevaluate. Would they even have when they need to when they know that they're losing, they have a word for that. They call it retreat, right? And then they reassess and then they re-engage. Come on, I know this from playing war video games, man. So yeah, the idea that they wouldn't fight isn't all of it. And the fact that you take 500 translators is not enough. And you can't bring 20,000 Afghanis here. You can't. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Um, I'm thinking that I might want to. What is up with the video? The videage. Is this it? Is this what the problem is? So yeah, I mean that good lord, that footage is not good. But hearing all these people get on their high horse and be, essentially, like I said before, here's the thing about American media, right? If you can save the falling baby, they'll put it on the news. But if you drop the fallen baby, they'll put that on the news too, right? It's not. They win either way. They're the house. If this was a casino, you know what I'm saying? Um, and they're so insincere. Not everybody think it was a bad thing because man, but I don't know, man. The environment over there looks bad. I mean, a lot of people, even as we record this right now, are likely being killed gruesomely by people and who knows what will happen in the next few months. Because remember, they let ICE. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Why is this here? They let. Uh, they let like ISIS thrive there because they were having to hurt women and but yeah, so it's a lot of people. You can't, like I said, you can't bring 20,000 people here. Um, you sold them on democracy. It's the second time we did this though. We did this in Iraq. We this whole bait and switch but it was a bad thing to promise in the first place. It's like segregation, It's like selling that to people when you know it was bullshit to begin with and it was not going to stand. It really is just look at this imagery. Is not. I'm going. All right. See better. Oh, I don't even know what is going on with this. All right. So, and don't get me wrong, man. I have empathy. I have empathy. I do. I feel the pain of what's going on there. I know that people are like, oh, hope. I can, especially these young women, I can go to college. I can be more than just kind of like, I had some say, more than just this guy's wife who hits me and no one does anything, or who may get tired of me, who may cheat on me, right? It was 20 years of young women being in journalists. They're gonna kill those women. It's just a fucked up thing. It really is. I mean, it hasn't even been, well, it's been 8 months. Yeah, I think this does Biden in. And they're talking about putting Trump in jail so he won't run again. Right. And they're not so he won't run again, but they're saying crimes, but they all commit crimes. And then who you investigate? Investigate everybody or stop with this, because it looks like exactly what it is. It looks like political retribution. So then when you're out of office, political retribution, right? I told my friend, like, revenge, you don't get to choose the revenge that someone has against you. So you may punch them in the head and think that's it, and they may go get a shotgun, and you may go, that's outsourced, but it doesn't matter. You kicked it off, right? And while I'm not saying go get shotguns, I'm saying, why would you expect someone to be at your level or lesser? Why would you? You know what I'm saying? And this is where we're at. It's this weird sense of wow. And the reason why you're not getting any footage, because all the Western reporters are getting the fuck out of Dodge. My God, it's ridiculous. They're going to be back here telling you about the fall. Then they're going to blame Biden, because they'll turn on like politicians in a second, because they work for a private industry, which is about. I remember when all these newspapers went under, just when people began to realize how to make money on the internet, right? So there was all these newspapers that were like 80 and 100 years old, and they started going under. And like a lot of them have name brands, and they're like the New York Times and Washington Post, right? So they sell content. They essentially sell their content. I don't know how real that is as a model. You're not really supposed to be. I get it. You got to make money, but at the same time, you're supposed to be dealing in truth. So yeah, it is not awesome. Do we want to look up something for Afghanistan shiznit? And the Air Force say, or is the Army? I forget which one. Said they're gonna look into these deaths, but how? How? Unless you have cameras, and I think you do have cameras in wheel wells, but it's not on the. Is it? I mean, what were they supposed to do? Stop? They'd have been overrun, right? It's like if I had a car and someone jumped on the car, I would take off. That's just common sense. Versus stopping my car and getting out and then being overrun by the people, right? You just hope you don't kill anybody, but you drive through and make enough noise to let people know that you're coming through and get out of the way. First of all, if this is a protest, you shouldn't be in the first place. But I'm talking about if it's a riot and you turn down the street and there's people throwing rocks and being ridiculous, right? If you can't go backwards, I get not getting out of the car. This is something like that, right? Isn't this something like that? Yeah, it's the fall of a country. Here's the thing: they got to be this. Those who were there get to tell their grandkids about it. They're getting everybody out of the embassies. We put all this money into this fucking embassy not 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago. 15 years ago. It was built at the end of W's term. Oh my God, it's just so bad. It's so bad. Afghanistan. Are we gonna fire this up? I should be practicing my guitar playing. I'm gonna do some of that actually. Afghan live news. Taliban says they seek no revenge in press conferences. Yeah, they did. They say that now. No uniforms. I mean, look at them. That's why they were hard to beat. No uniforms. Hold on. Let me pull up an image. She's a fairly brave reporter. She's still there. She's from, I want to say, England. So yeah, she's fairly brave, but they'll cut your head off. No problem. And you can't stop everybody from doing it. Yeah, I mean, people they didn't stand up. They did not stand up. Afghan fall. Look at them. That's like having people in like the Oval Office. Let's just. Oh my God! I don't even have it up. All right, let's go. This is like having people in the Oval Office who shouldn't be there. No uniforms, right? All Western-made guns, Western-made fucking cell phones. I mean, it's for the last 25 years, they built terrorism into this fucking religion, quite frankly. They don't build or make anything, but they kill a ton of shit. No ranks, no rank insignia, no nothing. Everybody just knows who. Yeah. What are you gonna say? Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Wow, it's so bad. Two people fell from plane in Kabul. Wow. But you grabbed onto, look at this, to the picture. Oh my God. You grabbed onto, I mean, it's horrible, but you can't hold on for 8 hours wherever they're going. It's so wild. It's so ridiculous. I don't see how you can hold them accountable for that. But yeah. And then people in random clothing just walk up on you on the street with a shotgun and tell you that they're the district leader of X, Y, or Z. And you look, you're in violation of whatever random law they got cooking there. And it's your butt. I mean, I'm no military genius. Washington Post. Why is this? There you go. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's, oh my God. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. What did it say? More than 8,000 Florida students in one school district isolate or quarantine amid local COVID surge. What? I'm not going to say anything about it because I keep getting strikes every time I mention it, but okay. I'm sure it will all go as planned. That's what I got to say about that. Wow. What? 8,000 kids have to quarantine in the school district. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's so bad. All right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't think anybody blames our military, at least. But like the leader of the government fled. He fled. So yeah, it fell in like, I want to say 10 days. How you know who's the Mujahideen and who done? It's very much American Revolution. It really is. It's like the British had uniforms that were bright red, and like everyone else just had like farmer shit. It was farmers and their hunting rifles. in the American wilderness in 1772 when this whole thing kicked off. No uniforms, right? For the most part, because there was a small continental army. Yeah, but yeah, it got ridiculous fast. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's not good. It's not awesome. It's definitely not awesome. Um, so yeah, I guess you're gonna talk about the guy who fell from the plane, but at the end of the day, and we're from the West. You and I know not to hang on a fucking plane like we're gonna, but some people don't think that far ahead. And I don't know how much education is there, but something tells me it's not super crazy. Man, I could nuke some of that goodness. Should I nuke some of that goodness? I'm actually not hungry, but I could make the same thing again. I gotta cook more. We're all over the place. What have I been doing? So everybody needs to calm down. Uh I've been learning more chords. I haven't learned the song yet, but I've been learning more chords. So now I'm learning the C add 9, the E minor 7, and this new G positioning, which is 4 fingers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't make any sense. I get that I don't make any sense, and that's the magic. Once you begin to try and be like everybody else, that's when you begin to lose whatever is unique about you, particularly. Uh, do we want to cut this on? No, we don't need to cut that on. I'm hungry. Am I hungry? I just had a ridiculous idea to make like to pack it in bread and then hit it with like butter and make it like a grilled sandwich out of it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it in a bowl and nuke it. Um, is it gonna rain? I think it's gonna rain. So yeah, understand. They're talking about letting the ladies go to school. That is so ridiculous. I mean, every time you have a conversation, not a conversation, but like a news report, someone's talking, and then you hear in the distance, not even in the distance, but like close by, like within a couple of, it sounds like within like 4 or 5 blocks of where she's standing. Pop, pop, pop. You're like, oh my God. But they're saying I think they know the boundaries here. They're saying don't attack the UN, leave the embassy people alone, and let people leave in the airport, right? Which means don't shoot at them, let them leave. We won. Don't give them reason to come back here with us. You know what I mean? Hey, let it be. How you doing? I'm sorry, I've been talking about Afghanistan. I hope all is well. But yeah, we're sitting here just saying how bad this Afghanistan situation is. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't think I need updates, but man, it's so bad. So many people who did business with the Americans are going to pay a price. People who tried to go to school are going to pay. People who sent their kids to school are going to pay a price. And they're driving around on American equipment. It's just, yeah, yes, it is. It's, oh my God. Ah. Wow. For what? This is what the front line of Taliban advance looks like. Afghanistan's swift descent into violence following the withdrawal of the U.S. and NATO troops supporting the government has shocked many. Afghan commandos gave CNN's Clarissa Ward exclusive access of one. They're up there in like American trucks and American uniforms. It's people need to pay a price for this, and they won't. And that is the thing. Like, it's so bad. It's so super bad. And like I said, like people who send their kids to school, people who did business with the Americans or the British or whatever, people who ran a favorable cafe where they like to go to, women who were once in college are now not. They told them to stay your ass in the house. It's so dark. It's so dark. And it's our fault. It really is our fault. Oh my gosh. But you know, I mean, it's making more. I mean, just here's the thing. What your enemies, just because your enemy, not everything. What I used to say it all the time. Not everything your enemy says about you, is a lie, right? So because that says that they exploit the thing that you actually do against you, that you don't want to be known, and this is some of that, right? Oh my God, it's just, yeah, they didn't fight, they didn't stand up, but you have American generals who should have told you this, and then you should have listened to them. So somewhere along the way, someone was telling you, we're wasting money because this army won't fight. I remember hearing something like that 4 years ago, and now here it is to fruition. And you're going, well, the Afghan army won't fight. Right? What? Oh, my God. Exactly. And like I said on this show before, you know what? If you were here in America, I'd be shooting at you too. Right? We don't like that democracy. What you all need to be is communists. And then they just show up here and open up like Borscht cafes or whatever. I mean, yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of blowback. We went in there for a particular reason and somehow got completely sidetracked. We should have went in there, I hate to say it, and killed some people after 9/11 who were harboring Taliban and degraded a lot of that shit, and then we should have left. That maybe should have taken us 6 years and then out. But people, this is how you go, just their pocket in government and one hand in government and the other hand in the state treasury and the national treasury, rather. It's so bad. It's so bad. And no one's going to pay a price. That's the shit. No one is going to pay a price. Just complete and total incompetence. Can you imagine what you could have done with $1 trillion in this education system or the healthcare system? Right? Everybody wants a college education, but they don't want that. They want you to keep coming to them for help and aid. And if they empower you, you don't need them anymore. Them. Man, but yeah, this whole thing is just bad. Oh, whew. This is not good. It's so bad. It's so bad. You lost a lot of people there too. But you know what? 77% of people wanted us out. And I wanted us out. But this is yeah. I don't know. The people in charge know what they're doing, I'm assuming. Yeah, not awesome. Not awesome at all. Ugh. So yeah, I've been learning chords, and I have yet to learn a song. I learned 3 new chords, by the way, and I learned one new way to do my G, which is I used to do it like this. Now I do it like this. Right? I used to do my C's like this. Oh, wait a minute. Like this. Now I do it like this. It could be someone else. I'd rather use all four fingers. So now I have to find songs to play. You know, I sort of want wings. We're not gonna have wings. All right. Oh man, I'm gotta tell you. I guess I'm not having wings. All right. This might be a short show. 20 minutes or so. So we've been streaming for about 37 minutes. I don't know how much more I've got for tonight because I got to tell you, I watched a lot of rock videos today. Like I said, the Police, and now I'm like, okay, it's time for me to take the next step to venture into learning a song. And then it's funny, I was listening to Cat Stevens today, Father and Son, and then I listened to his what's that song he's got that's based on a hymn? Morning Has Broken. I do feel that my hand has gotten my oh, I do feel like my hand has gotten stronger. We'll see what happens. He said D, G, E minor, back to D, back to G, back to D. What was it? G, D, E minor. I don't know. All right. I can't pull it out of my head. I think I should fill a bowl of goodness with some goodness. I think we're gonna do that. Can you guys? No, we're not. I don't think I need 25 minutes. I just think I need like a minute, and let's say 21. We don't want to ever do more than we're at 21 hours. Oh Lord, a minute 21 to just throw it in the bowl, right? And hit the microwave and then come back. But then when I go back, there's gonna be some dead air. I need to come up with a I don't know, like some I'll be right back kind of Chiron, not a Chiron, but you know what I'm talking about, a Chiron. Do we want to cut this on? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna fill a bowl of goodness. All right, how am I doing? That should be ready. And I didn't touch. Man, come on now. All right, I didn't even press the button. Anyway, I thought like, oh wow. Cook more, play more music, know what's going on in the world, but don't be so invested in it, right? And you'll be fine. I understand that people are making fun of Lizzo because she's heavy, but so what? She's rich. Yeah, her problem. The majority of her problems are over. You know what I'm saying? And now she's on Twitter. Just there's a million of people who are idiots. Say what you say and keep it moving. But every time someone tries to get you to be all, oh, I'm for you, you should first look at their circumstance and the reason why they might want you to be for them. When I go and get that, I'm hit with salt, some pepper, some garlic and onion powder, some hot sauce, maybe a squirt of ketchup. I like the sweetness of ketchup. Squirt of ketchup. Who knows? Maybe I hit it with a little olive oil too. Then I'll come back in here. With a soda. All right. This is going to take me a little longer than I wanted to. All right. So let's say 2 minutes. All right. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sooner than that. All right. Oh, wow. How am I doing? Not bad. All right. One day we're going to professionalize up this whole deal. Oh, I've got 10 seconds to spare. We'll just stop that. Seriously, we're going to professionalize up this whole deal and you're going to be amazed. I'm going to stop cursing, but I'm still going to eat on stream. Put that here. Oh, I didn't hit it with ketchup. I should have hit it with ketchup. Do I even want to bother? Here's the thing: garlic powder and onion powder becomes rock hard when left out. So you always have to chip it back down to its powdery form. So not worth it. Easiest thing in the world to make is pasta. It will sit on you like a ledge. Woo! Pretty good. So yeah. sausage, corn sausage and ground sausage, and pasta. Mm. The magic of this is it's stupid simple. It's so stupid simple. That's pretty good. I always make a bunch of it so I can have it for leftovers. I had to be part, like back in the day, I had to be used to be part of a bachelor flock. We called ourselves. Well, someone called us, but I was like, yeah, whatever. And we sort of dressed up like when we met, jackets, suits, ties, whatever you know. Some people wore shoes. I wore sneakers, cuff shirts with you know with cuffs. Um, we got we shoot food, we talk shit, we followed news and money. It was fun, but you know, it was what it was, man. It was essentially cosplay. I think about that group a lot. We had no real organization, and but we should have tried to get there, and we didn't. And then you know, people fall away. People fell in love. People moved away. This is totally what I needed. Woo! It's outrageous. It really is outrageous. What the world is saying about the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Yeah, let's check this one out. This ought to be good. I may have to read this one to you. Harrying picture of Afghan clinging to U.S. cargo jets. And the desperate bid to escape the Taliban circulate. Everyone in Washington, everyone in Washington is asking the version of the same question. President Joe Biden misread intelligence about the imminent collapse of Afghanistan government. Why did he misread it? No one ever blames the military because the military is always on point. If the military is always on point and they don't lie to the politicians, when it goes this bad, who's at fault? Because this tells me that you got prompt updates from the military. So why did this? Mind you, this is a country that let a congressman run a war, the original Afghan war, right? Remember that Wilson's War? What was the name of it? Nah. Look at the little girl. Wow, outrageous. Outrageous. There with your daughter. Woo. Okay. That's so good. Put that down. Here we go. A harrowing picture of Afghan clinging to U.S. cargo jets in a desperate bid to escape the Taliban circulate as harrowing pictures of the Afghan clinging to U.S. cargo jets in a desperate bid to escape the Taliban circulate. Everyone in Washington is asking the burden of the same question. Did President Joe Biden misread the intelligence about the imminent collapse of the Afghan government? And our point that the U.S. spy agencies failed to pick up the Taliban surge, which led to the collapse of numerous provincial strongholds in Kabul within days. Or did the president simply ignore the evidence his zeal to end the military misadventure and reap a political win? Okay, first of all, who wrote this? Who's he? All right. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. The imagery from Afghan is deeply damaging to Biden's political and paints a disastrous picture of the nation that has long seen itself as a global leader and guardian of democracy. Really? All right. So good. Human rights and humanitarians guardian of democracy, human rights, and humanitarianism. Really, America sees itself that way? Do you know America's history, idiot? The way these people report these stories, they just leave out a lot of actual America when they go up their own ass about uh, a nation that has long seen itself as a global leader and guardian of democracy, human rights, and humanitarianism. All right, whatever. I'm going to take a second and eat more sausage. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, so good. All right. Biden did admit in an address to the nation that the Taliban triumph had unfolded more quickly than he had expected, after repeatedly dismissing the idea that the fundamentalist militia could quickly capture Afghanistan. Yeah, he said it 2 weeks ago. He had to admit it. He's on record 2 weeks ago saying this thing was not going to happen. It didn't happen. He can't be like, I never said that. Mm-mm-mm. As he seeks to stabilize his reeling administration, Biden tried to reframe the issue in the question of whether the U.S. would leave its longest war or keep fighting. That's not what it is. See, I mean, that's not what the argument is here. And reframe is right. It's bullshit. This is why America keeps failing. The truth is never the fucking truth. You should not be able to spin some shit. And that's the problem, spin, which has been around since like the 70s. Mm, 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 mm. Down to my last few bites. All right. Woo. Biden tried to reframe the issue into the question of whether the U.S. should leave this longest war or keep fighting, conveniently ignoring the question at hand. This is CNN. Wow. Did the White House botch its pullout in a way that caused chaos and could expand thousands of Afghans linked to U.S. forces to be and could expose thousands of Afghans linked to U.S. forces to a vicious backlash? Instead, Biden placed blame almost everywhere else. He implicitly rebuked previous presidents for allowing the 20-year war to go on so long. So he threw Obama and Bush under the bus. Oh my God. He's such a shifty fucker. All right. He implicitly rebuked previous presidents for allowing the 20-year war to go on so long. He lambasted Afghan leaders and their soldiers for not putting up a fight after years of U.S. funds and training. An easy, rather callous point to make from the safety of the East Room. Wow. Okay, this right here is a shot at the president. We're going to look up that too. Biden routinely rounded on ex-President Donald Trump for how he had negotiated the U.S. exit from Afghanistan to begin with, cutting the Kabul government out of the loop and doing almost nothing to offer refuge to Afghanistan to work as translators or fixers, or fought with the U.S. Republican. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I've got like two things going on here. I'm trying to get like some of the tasty goodness. Right on my molar. Biden routinely rounded on ex-President Donald Trump on how he negotiated the U.S. exit from Afghanistan to begin with, cutting the Kabul government out of the loop and doing almost nothing to offer refuge to Afghans who worked as translators or fixers or fought with U.S. forces. Republicans savaging Biden's strategy now are effectively condemning him for allowing a path that Trump set. But Biden has been president for 7 months, while Trump did incalculable damage. Liberals in the media and Twitter cannot blame his predecessors forever. I am president of the United States of America. The buck stops with me, Biden said. Easy to say shit like that when nothing ever happens to you. The buck stops with me implies that, oh my God, I hate that fucking, incompetent. It just didn't sound like he completely believed it. What you said. Meanwhile, in the inbox was Biddy the real. All right. I don't even want to get into it. All right. It really is outrageous. It really is sort of. It's not awesome, guys. It's not awesome. All right. When is sunset?
Sunset tomorrow will be at 7:51 p.m.
We just missed sunset, guys. We just missed it. Oh, good. All right. I think this might be a short one. I think this is going to be a short one. I want to go back to listening to music, and I don't want to talk a lot about politics. And an hour is good. We could go for another half an hour, but what would the point be? You know what's funny? The cicadas are just beginning to come out here now. God dang it. you can actually hear them. And I've been seeing their carcasses, but I heard cicadas. I figured they'd be over by now, but nah, they're just beginning to sort of come out now. Nah, okay, maybe not now, but I mean, like, I began noticing them like a week ago. So this whole week has been like cicada time here. That really is so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, here's one thing before we go. Let's look this up. They keep treating. Yeah, he's got COVID. I wonder what's going to happen. All right, here's the news. We'll see what it says. This was 2 hours ago. Greg Abbott at standing room only event before COVID positive test revealed. Oh my God. It's just the arrogance of these people. Texas Governor Abbott seeks out state help against COVID-19. All right, so let's see. Greg Abbott. Can we? Why is he in a wheelchair, actually? Since 2015. Cecilia Abbott. Of course, he's a lawyer. We'll see what happens there. Where is Wikipedia? There you go. Hmm. He's the third elected governor of the U.S. state. He is the third elected governor of a U.S. state. Okay, I'm sorry. Good Lord. I need to really know how to read to use a wheelchair after Franklin Delano Roosevelt of New York, 209 to 1932, and George Wallace of Alabama. Yeah, after they shot him. Really? 63 to 67, 71 to 79, and then again 83 to 87. Really? Wow. Okay. So this was one term, this was two terms, and this was one term. Wow, that's 16 years as governor. On July 14th, Abbott was jogging when a tree fell on his back and crushed his spine. while he was jogging. Wow. Wow. Okay. A wild accident. But he's got COVID. So y'all can wish him well. It's good energy if you do. I won't tell you to or not to. But you know, we're trying to be better people, aren't we? Trying to be better people. All right, so we've been streaming for an hour and 7 minutes. I think we're probably going to end this one. Let's give ourselves 7 minutes. That's not 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. If I know me, that will tick by and then we'll reset it. Then that'll tick by and then we'll reset it. And before you know it, we'll be at the 3-hour mark. Because that don't make any sense. That is some pretty good eats. So I guess we're gonna start playing games because I was thinking about it, and I think that maybe what I'll start doing is it's just an idea. Stream and then game, or game and then stream, but either way, they have to be earlier. I could just give up politics completely and just stream games, right? But this whole thing is supposed to be about discipline, right? And now I'm already falling off the discipline of learning music into talking about politics. Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah, things are good. We were running through the Afghanistan's happenings, and your governor, getting COVID. So we were just kind of like, oh man. So yeah, and then we looked up his history. I gotta learn new fingering. So apparently I've got weak hands, but I've been slowly learning more chorus than I know songs. So now I have to learn some songs. You missed it. Normally Brian, who's in the chat, has really good cooking skills, right? Exactly. Exactly. What are you gonna do? Right? You'll be in a Walmart or a movie theater or Rite Aid or and you don't even know because you're walking around all these other people. What are you gonna do? But yeah, so I don't need any more strikes from YouTube about talking about COVID, so we're not gonna do it. But yeah, it's a pandemic because it's every place. They shut down. You just made beef and chicken and cauliflower fried rice. Yeah, see, that right there is just where I'm at. I just had a bowl of pasta, and it's called. I actually got it from Trader Joe's. I actually got it from Wegmans, and it's lasagna soup, right? I forget the name of it probably, but Tuscan lasagna soup. So it's got noodles and like ground beef in it, and yeah, it's pretty good. So then I just dumped that in with like more noodles that I make here, and essentially thin out, make a lot more pasta. But then I also fry up and coin a sausage, and then I get one side good and pink and the other side totally black, and then I dump all that shit together. And it's what I normally would like have when I play video games, just in a bowl, because you'll be there for like 5 hours. Wow. Okay. So I've never my brother just came back from Mexico. Like it amazes me that people begin to travel again. Um, but I get it. But man, I personally am not a traveler. So, but I really do need to like hit the beach more. And this past week was the first time I went for my niece's birthday party. The first time I went to a restaurant in a year and a half. So, yeah, we need to get back to normal. Yeah. Cool. I gotta tell you, man. Some of these things you would swear I can't talk about COVID. I don't even want to get into any more trouble with YouTube. It's not awesome. I violated so many times. I don't even know how I violated. Well, yeah. First of all, we should all be eating more vegetables. My favorite spinach is sautéed spinach in butter, or it's sort of equal with sautéed spinach with blue cheese on it, like a drizzle blue cheese. Mwah! I gotta tell you, there's a ton of vegetables. You just probably haven't found the few you like. There's a ton of fruit, but I don't know, man. Climate? Can we talk about climate change? Because climate change is about to kill off the bees, which might kill off the fruit. Right? If the temperature does go up 2 degrees like they think it is, a lot of these plants cannot exist in that environment. But you will get more mosquitoes, which means you get more malaria. It'll be drier here, but Africa will blossom. So the nice, warm, good weather, because Africa is essentially, people think that the Sahara Desert, which is like 1,000 miles wide, let's look up the Sahara Desert. The last time it got nice enough to walk across, people walked across because it was green. Yeah, see what I told you? Let's hit that one more time. So we'll shrink this down and bring this over here. But we were looking up the Sahara. Is how big? All right, so let's see this. The Sahara Desert is Africa continent with an area of about 9,200,000 square kilometers. Hold on. 1820. 27 million miles is 9,000. That can't be right. Right? A kilometer is how 1 kilometer is not 3 miles. All right. 1 kilometer is a mile and God dang it, man. I'm glad I'm not in high school anymore. This would have sucked. How many miles is 9,200,000 square kilometers?
The answer is 3,552,139.86 square miles.
Okay, so I was sort of right. No. I wasn't sort of right. I was hotly wrong. I had 1 to 3 swapped out. So 9 million square miles is 3 million. 9 million square kilometers is about 3 million miles. With the modem and advanced technology, they'll find a way to keep things going. I think, especially if there's money to be had in it. I absolutely agree with you, Brian. Let's put this up so people know what we're talking about. I absolutely agree with this. I'm half Asian. I think but let's get a map. People think that the last time it warmed, like when it was an ice age here making the Great Lakes, they think that all this area right here, let's click on this picture, was green. Because right now this area is like 120 degrees. All right. Oh man, there goes the imagery. Let's see if we can swap it out. So let's see if we can open this image in a tab. Right? They think that all this was green when America was an ice age. And people were able to walk from here through here and establish Tunisia, which was like, just look how close this is. You could sail a boat through here, right? From Africa into Europe, you could walk from Africa into the Levant and then into like Greece, not Greece, Spain and France, right? Because they're connected to Europe. But yeah, so when it gets when the temperature here becomes a nice day here, like 80 degrees, 75, and it drops down to like a nice summer day here, and isn't 85, it's let's say 25. In Africa, it goes from like 112, 120 to like 80. Right? So, I mean, some people don't mind global warming. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I will. As soon as I get off of this, I'll be done with this one probably in the next 15 minutes or so. Maybe 10, because we've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. But look at how big. Look, this is a pretty good picture too. Look how big Africa is compared to America. It's Australia, all these. How many places can fit in other places? Maps are pretty fucking. All of Poland can fit in Texas. All right. But yeah, the Sahara Desert is just, it may warm up when everything else here is freezing. And then you can walk from southern Africa into northern Africa across the desert without camels, right? You can probably do it with horses. An oasis. Look at this. A small place where there are trees. All right, 10 interesting facts. We gotta click on this. I need to know 10 interesting facts about the Sahara Desert. In a common misconception that the Sahara is the world's largest desert, in actual fact, it's the largest hot desert. Yeah, the Arctic is a desert as well, but it's a cold desert. There you go. See what happens? All right. Then why put shit up on the internet? Not everybody's gonna pay for everybody's bullshit. Look how big the fucking place is. But the problem is like Sudan, Chad, Niger is all desert. Mali is mostly desert. So these places don't get any love. I don't know, man. It's not easy being, I guess, an African desert denizen. Look at that. They're essentially permanent. Like, if water wasn't so mercurial and amorphous, it would look like this. This is what the waves look like when the wind hit it, because the wind brings water in. Oh, hold on. The wind brings the waves in, right? So you would get this. You would get these little ripples because I mean, it's beautiful. This would be like a cresting wave where people would surf on. It's amazing. Yeah. All right. So we are going to end this one. I want to thank all of you for coming through. We're going to hit this and then bam in that. Please like and subscribe. This is what it is. It's an interesting little excursion. I haven't, well, I should be playing. Is this still plugged in? It's still plugged in. Come on through, right? We're gonna end this one. Ooh, you know what? I don't like to play for time, but if we hung out for another 10 minutes, we will be at the. But then that's not good to do. Stretching is not good to do. Well, no. Physical stretching your body, your mind, that's good to do. But stretching for time, playing for time, as the kids say, that's not awesome. So we're gonna end this thing. Do I have the thing up for tomorrow? Yes, I did. Yeah. All right. So tomorrow at 6:30, come on through and hang out with me. Am I talking slower to get to the 90-minute mark? No, I'm not. I'm going to thank everybody. We talked about Afghanistan today. It's sort of sad what's going on over there. We blame people, right? Because we're trying to be better. We're not trying to humor nonsense. We won't humor nonsense in ourselves, and we won't humor nonsense in other people, and we won't humor nonsense in a philosophy. We don't want to do that. So, but the idea that all these people helped out the American government and the international government to make this, and yeah, now they're just seen as traitors. Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, good lord. So what I could do though, because this was great, I could go rinse that pan out, make another sausage, and half a pot of pasta, because I've got another uh, Tuscan lasagna soup, and then have it on hand for wild parties. That's probably not likely to happen. At least not tonight. What's likely to happen tonight? I'm gonna pick up my guitar. The sun has set. Morning has broken. Let's look at that up. Morning has. It's apparently an old German hymn. Yeah, we don't want Cat Stevens version. We don't want to get hit. It's a hymn. Cat Stevens, Cat Stevens, Cat Stevens. Everything is Cat Stevens. All right. Morning has broken. How about fingerstyle? Huh. Fingerstyle guitar cover lesson in G with chord and lyrics. All right. Hold on. Oh, I'm not even. Oh, good lord. I'm not even. All right, hold on. Apparently, we're not going to be able to play any of that. But hey, it is what it is, isn't it? And what it is, it's a great friggin' song. All right. All right. Oh man. Sometimes these things do not work out the way you want them to. All right. So look at the imagery. All right. All right. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. All right. So yeah, let's put this back over here and close it and begin our goodbyes because I'm telling you, man, the camera angles begin to get all shifty and shigegi. Hey, oh, thank you, James. I appreciate that. Um, wow, that's very cool of you. Let me like this. So wow. We have talked about Afghanistan and then the governor of California, the governor of Texas getting COVID, and my bowl of goodness here. We talked a lot about that. Um, all with the impetus on knowing the good guys, not the good guys from the bad guys. That would be wrong. Knowing, not be. I, I don't even know how to address a theme on what today's show is. I got nothing for you. But I would say that the first two, I was trying to tie it to everything, but the first two is about knowing, going from what people told you to what is actually manifested in the world, and knowing that one is not, when one thing is not what they claim to have delivered, and that's Afghanistan. Having said that, we as a nation have been there for a very long time, and we're beginning to look like the redcoats, and we never want to be that. But so we should have left earlier. But having said that, this pullout, can we say it's all sorts of problematic? Can we say that? All sorts of problematic. People are going to die because of this. Doesn't make any sense. Or with the COVID, right? So the governor got it. We can't say too much about it before we get a strike. But the governor of California got it, and not California. The governor of Texas got it, and that's it. That's all I got to say about it. And cook. You should cook more. This is pretty good, man. This is really pretty good. And it's nice that you eat out of a bowl that you can type your heart away. Which I probably should do. If I put in a music segment every day, I should really triple down on putting in a writing segment every day. And we talked about this before, but the problem with it was we can't talk about what we're writing, right? So it's more like, how do you write on? I don't think you can, but you could maybe peel out in your own personal life a few minutes to like write that novel or write more poems or do whatever. All right, that's it for us. We have been streaming for we've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. And we did not stretch for time, but man, you let me talk and I will do so. I got love for you. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure we'll have something to talk about because we always have something to talk about. As long as it's not COVID. You know what I'm saying? All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, trees and bushes, sun and moon, uh, Batman and Robin, Romeo and Juliet, and all the other quintessential couplings. I want to thank you for being here. Uh, You're fucking fantastic. You really are. These conversations, I do look forward to them. Even though we got in late. We technically would be doing 2 hours right now, but I tried for fucking 25 minutes to get into this stream, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So don't be too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over it. I will see you tomorrow, 6:30, with a new show. I got love for you. Let some of the bullshit go. It that way, if you let it go, physically and aesthetically into the ether, right? It won't sit as plaque in your heart. You know what I'm saying? This is actually what I'm giving you is medical information as well. I like the sound of that. Medical information as well. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will see you in the next one, and the next one is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Come on through. Thank you for your time. Your time is valuable, and I appreciate it that you spent any amount of it with me. I really do. My quirky ass. All right. I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Peace.